The following is a presentation of The Day.
Hi everybody, welcome to Live Lunch Break. We've had a couple of weeks off to celebrate Halloween. It was a beautiful thing. I'm Rick Coster from The Day. We are streaming from theday.com right here in the Telegraph record shop. Something weird's happening. I'll just stop a minute, huh? Keep going, all right. Yes, we're here at the Telegraph. You can tell we're rusty. Rich wasn't awake. But anyway, I want you to know, as someone that's old, I've had 3 knee surgeries, wrist surgery, shoulder surgery, so I'm clearly someone you can X-ray, right? But I'm not the only one, because from East Haddam we are joined by the wonderfully eclectic and infectious band, Someone You Can X-Ray. The difference between my radiology is they put a little dash between X and Ray, and we don't with you guys, right?
No.
We don't. All right. This is Dana over here, Brian, and back here is Javier. Parker's the engineer. You can't see him, but he's a handsome fellow. And we're glad you guys are here. But when I was going back and forth communicating with Dana about this, I made a joke that I was so old I would wear a fog hat T-shirt. And she was horrified by that.
I was not horrified. I like fog hats.
She likes fog. But I was sort of joking. Then I went up into the attic last night. Hold this for me, Brian. Oh, there you go. That'll work. Dug through the old bin, and what do we have here but a fog hat T-shirt from the Stone Blue Tour.
Nice.
Sam. Yeah, thank you very much. So I didn't want Dana to think that. Were you doing a cowbell?
Oh yeah.
We can harmonize on that. I was trying to do the third over his tonic, but what do we got?
Well, I said that I would give you an X-ray T-shirt, so.
You did, and God love you. I will wear this proudly.
You've
I
been
also-
X-rayed.
I have been X-rayed. Look at that. That one's got a slightly larger cranium than I'm capable of, as is evidenced by my lack of gray matter. I have blathered long enough, even longer than normal. We are glad to have you guys here.
Thank you.
I think you will be really impressed and have a lot of fun with what they do and how they do it. And I'm not sure you can put a sonic DNA on what they're doing, and that's all to their power. And I believe the new EP is called Like-Minded Fools. I was going to say Fools Like Us, putting it again, reflecting that I am an idiot. So here we go. This is Someone You Can X-Ray. Please enjoy.
It's
while, laying all on me, laying all on me. they just don't have things to pass that test. Nobody's angels can do it on their own. Figure it out and find our home. Still angels at the end of the day, because nobody's angel is somebody's soul. Thank you. That one's on Like-Minded Fools. It's a fun one. It's a lot different with a lap steel and full percussion section. Someone you know. Let's give this town the slip and steal away into the break of dawn. There's really no time better than the dawn. Another little one called 3 Days. I kissed you on the lips since I was leaving. days to get to where I'm going, to a place I know I'll be free. I'm sorry I had to leave you, but it's better this way. By the way, I lock the door to a windy. I put a feeling up on you all day, sitting home and being alone and dying for the dream. Your shelter and your lies kept breathing on my feet. It's time to pack my bags, get my ass in gear. 'Cause there's 3 days to get to where I'm going, to a place I know I'll be free. I'm sorry I had to leave you, but it's never this way. By the way, I locked the door through a windy. Maybe I will be falling on the lane. Maybe I will be a baby when they close my hand. Maybe I won't do nothing at all but try and find a friend. Guess I'll have to wait and see what lies the road ahead. 'Cause there's 3 days to get to where I'm going, to a place I know I'll be free. Don't write me no love letters, no, don't knock upon my door. By the way, I knocked it up through a windy.
Little bluegrass for you. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna take a little break and talk.
Boom.
Oh.
Who see me standing with my thumb out in the breeze, trying to reach right anywhere with you. And down this way, your arms take me far beyond where they've gone. Take me with you, take me along with you. I got things to do, oh yeah, yeah. Show me by the side of the road, and I'll sit by you. I hold your hand if you would mind. Won't I do the same? I'll be your buddy and I'll be so easy. I keep you burning that flame. Take me along with you. I got things to do, oh yeah, yeah. Show me by the side of the road, and I'll sit by you. to do. Oh yeah, yeah. Show me if I decide to love, and I stick by you.
Thank you guys very much. We are live lunch breaking it. I'm Rick Coster from The Day, and very honored to have from East Haddam. This is sort of a skeletal version, I guess you would say, of someone you can X-ray. Yep. Dana's over here. This is Brian, and Javier's back on percussion. If you see the band live or hear the recording, there's a lot of folks going on and a lot of interaction musically going on. There's kit drums as well as percussion. There's violin. There's, of course, electric bass, acoustic bass sometimes, lap steel, flute, harmonica, as well as what we've got here. So they're all really good players. And what's fun in this setting is to hear, when you get back to it, the kernel of it is the songs, and they work so well just with three people, right?
Thank you.
Isn't that the whole idea? It's great, good songs, and then you blast off from there. So, given that you have a larger performance body, typically, how do the songs come about? However, you all want to answer that.
Most of the songs that we played here so far were written pretty much in the same formation that we're in now.
Okay. Wow. And then you give the other guys the freedom to do with as they please and add to the arrangements, and that's how it works.
Yeah, what's getting really exciting now, though, is now they're getting comfortable enough to, like, give us a little flavor of their songs, and they're bringing their songs now, too, so it's making it really open to a wide range of people.
Well, yeah, clearly you refer to everybody's a taste of what they're into. I mean, just what we heard then, I heard one song that could be called Pure Blues, one song that I believe Dana referred to is Bluegrass, and I was thinking, well, this is country folk or whatever. One tune at the outset is almost had a prog rock flavor. I don't know. But it's great that you blend it all together and it comes out with your own DNA. When you do stretch out, do you have, like the Dead or Fish, musical cues when you know it's time for someone to take another direction, or how does that work?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes there's cues, and other times stuff happens
magically,
without thinking too much, and those are the real fun times.
Sure.
You're the king of the diddly doos, though. He'll do a little diddly doo on his guitar, and we all know, okay.
It's a lot more like a conversation with the seven of us now. There are definitely certain parts where, you know, like, oh, that's the point where we jump off of.
Right.
But it's getting a little bit more psychic now. So
I'm so happy to have heard you use a phrase that I was a musician for 14 years, but I had no formal training at all, and I was real good at the diddly-do type descriptions. So that's not conservatory terminology, but
we use doinkers.
Doinkers. What is a doinker? Doinker for me.
And anything that makes noise that you hit, or I mean, she has almost a whole basket full of doinkers.
Doinkers. Javier, I assume you're fluent at doinkering.
Oh yeah, I got a whole basket of that.
Oh. I mean, he's a percussion guy, so you want the percussion guy to speak several languages of doinkering, right? I think. Now, you guys are from East Haddam, loosely. We'll call it East Haddam, that part of Connecticut. But the band is starting to branch out, and you're playing in a lot of different places, getting a following. Talk a little bit about where you're going and if there's a design, a blueprint to this. And if you would, Brian, step up just a little bit to this microphone.
The only blueprint is to play more music in as many different places as we can, in front of as many different people as we can.
And eat food.
And eat good food.
Well, this is a lot of first-timers to Live Lunch Break assume that foolishly that the day is going to underwrite lunch for you people. That ain't happening.
That's
you know
okay.
what's going on
plans.
in print media. We can't afford lunch, but so I do apologize that. But so when you connect, like a lot of people would say, we're in a band and we want to meet girls or guys, or get a free bar tab. And you referenced food, so was there some context I don't know?
No, I was just kidding.
But food is good.
Well, whenever you travel, it just kind of goes hand in hand. When you travel, you go to different places.
Right.
We like to go play a lot of breweries and kind of rural places that are. You get a kind of a taste of like whatever is local
Right.
there. What is it that they do? You go to New York and they've got curry and pizza open at 3:00 in the morning, and you go to upstate New York and you have barbecue or something. So it's fun. It's neat.
Well, I am sorry. If I had known that Paul Martineau was going to be here, my friend over here, who is a gumbo expert, I would have said, Paul, I'll pay for it. You make the gumbo and bring it in, but it didn't work. Well, I know you would have. And by the way,
We'll take a rain check.
huh?
We'll take a rain check.
Take a rain check on that. We'll let you know. Anyway, okay, so the EP is out. It came out in the summer, but you're also preparing for a full-length recording, right? Maybe to be out early in the next year?
We're looking at next summer.
Okay, great. Tell me, where are you doing it?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
We have a couple different studios. We want to get. You want to expand?
Well, the full length album is a concept album, and it's a story that it tells a story. It's a journey. So in order to portray all the different places that the journey goes to, we want to have different sounds, different styles
great.
of music. So it's going to be kind of eclectic and definitely transformative, or at least transportative.
A lot of the times you do your whole album in one
Sure.
studio, and that's how they do it, and it gives you that overall same sound. So we want to play in different places, have different sounding rooms and microphones and stuff.
Sort of reflect. So the story arc isn't such that it has some dark twist where you'd have to record in a studio in a neighborhood that had a high murder rate or anything, right?
No,
Just
there's
sorta
no
kidding.
murder involved in this story.
Just
But we
kidding.
could write a mystery.
Most of the recording studios I was ever in were not in great parts of town, but that's growing up in the South. I don't know. So, well, listen, it is such a pleasure to have you guys here. Can you tell folks where they might get merch, where they might come see you guys playing in the near future?
Yeah, we're going to be in Providence next Wednesday. That's the 18th, I think, in the evening at the Spot for Funk Night with Resonette. So that's going to be a lot of fun to do that. And then, honestly, we've booked a lot lately, and I can't remember them all, but they're on our website, www.someoneyoucanxray.com.
With no dash in X-ray.
Yeah, there are no hyphens.
Yeah, I guess it's called a hyphen, too.
Right.
Well, what was the thing that the percussion kit? What do you call that?
Oh, the Doinkers.
Oh,
The doinkers. What I just did was a grammatical doinker, so I do apologize for that. And if you would do us the honor of playing some more, we'd love to have some more from Someone You Can Xray.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
From past mistakes, just the right outlook is all that it takes. Look deep inside, no need to hide. Begin and find the truth inside of you. The past is gone away, not yet tomorrow. Live in today and the rest will follow. No need to replay. When I look back, I fall to live and learn. Must have lived it all. happen of us, and we spend too much time dwelling on what's past. You can't find the right time to open up and live happy and free. Love the life around us. The past is gone away, not yet tomorrow. Living today and the rest will follow. No need to regret. When I look back, I fall to live and love. Must stay lived it all. Yesterday already past and future isn't anything. Don't need to look in that rearview mirror or far right into the unknown when nobody knows what grows, and we're not even looking at what is wrong. The past is gone away, not yet tomorrow. Living today and the rest will follow. No need to rebel. When I look back, I fall to live and love. You must have lived in all.
No.
No overtime? Okay. It's not a performance unless you change the set list. What?
One, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three.
We're heavy on the harmonica today. I'm missing my hand, and as soon as we left the house, I said, you know, I should have brought that there.
Rose?
Oh, say rose colored. Sorry.
That's okay.
How we doing?
Wow, there's a lot of people in here. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Same old?
Same old.
I wake up next to you, and I wonder where I'm through. For they're gone, I don't have no more. Since you came a knocking round at my door, I remember last Sunday, and I know they'll stay far away, 'cause I got my baby with me. same old rules are gone, and I am free. Life don't change. No, no, it just keeps rolling on. Don't you try to tell me I got it wrong no more day. Yeah. No more of that old up and around, 'cause I found that I can choose and I can chase away the same
Sure.
This song's very exciting when we play it live because of Bobby. We miss everybody very much. Bobby and Clark Brothers and Mike Bryan.
I woke up empty with a scar in my head. Came alive before me, fire swept across the lake. 10 minutes from everything in the middle of the day. Take care or leave me on the side of the road. Cast under cover of shadow. The only road that looks familiar is a wrong turn. If I had my way, I would have been somebody else, tainted with the grime of the reality, jealousy and 6 months deadly sex. 10 minutes from everything in the middle of the day. Take it or leave it on the side of the road. Cast under cover of shadow. The only road that looks familiar is a wrong turn again. Some faraway destination, heading for the backseat dream, swinging from that neon rainbow, for the sun and match. 10 minutes from everything in the middle of the day. Take it or leave it on the side of the road. Cast under cover of shadow. The only road that looks familiar is a wrong turn again. Thank you so much. No?
Fifth wheel.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, actually, this is one that we're gonna do on our next album. So you heard it here.
Here we go. Sorry.
Sometimes I'm afraid I'm young, overbound. Sometimes I can't stand tall, broken by life, abandoned by doubt. But I go down, right on down, out of the combat. Down there around what clothing I'm at. Sometimes I'm set down, crumble, broken down, trying. Sometimes I'm all alone. Can't confuse when you get home. Sometimes I look around, but I'm crying on the inside. Sometimes I've gotta hide and make it all. Blame right is where I'm heading for. Sometimes I'm a fifth wheel, tie me on and pull me down. Sometimes I can't stand tall, broken by life and banked by down. But I go down, right on down, out of the combat. Makes me believe I'm worth more than that.
Thank you guys very much. This is Dana, Brian, and Javier, a fine tripartite representation of Someone You Can Xray. See them next weekend in Providence. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
It was a blast. Thank you for joining us on Live Lunch Break. Thanks to Rich and the Telegraph. And where's Parker? For getting it right in the house. That's Parker, the house, the band's engineer. Peter, you did a good job over there too. Thank you, Peter. We're going to take a short autumnal break. I don't know exactly when we're going to do Live Lunch Break again, but Peter and I are holding out for more wages, and I think all of you would endorse us in that. So, you guys, maybe we'll see you by Thanksgiving. So, have fun. And remember, we archive all of our Live Lunch Break shows, so feel free to watch Someone You Can Xray myriad times, or anyone else for that matter. I'm Rick. Thanks for joining us. Bye.